representing Germany. So as a Filipino German, how or what traits of being a German you would like to share with your co-candidates there?
We Germans are very strong, we're very hardworking, and some of us might know that, but Germans really have this harder outside and this soft inside. We call it harte Kern, what if I said inside? Anyway, and what I want to say with that is basically that we Germans put in so much effort, so much hard work. We are dedicated and we are on time. So I want to showcase that in Poland. That we're hardworking, we're strong, and that we can face every challenge that comes in our way.
We are on time.
I will say, Anna's the one that told me, "Oh, 15 minutes are up." You told them 15 minutes. Let's make it 15 minutes snack break. She was timing it back. So I like the German time, but the Filipino heart, Char.
Yeah.
We're gonna have next Mars France.
Hi, Anna. Anna, would it be okay if you could share to us the story behind Caritas Manila?
Manila.
Caritas Manila.
And Carlos.
You mean how I got introduced to it?
Yes.
So actually, I've been reaching out to Caritas in Stuttgart, and I've been working with them before. And what I really wanted to do is to also reach out to Caritas here in Manila, so that I can work with Caritas all over the world. So I reached out to Caritas Manila. I actually only wanted to help out without any intention of being an ambassadress. I really just wanted to help out, reach out to communities, and make a difference. And when I reached out to them, first of all, it was really hard to reach out to them. And when I introduced them to the message of me just like helping out, they were like really like, "So you just want to help out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not? Why is giving back not enough?" And then they actually made me an ambassadress, and now whenever I can, I love to have the opportunity, the chance to go to Tondo, Manila, to see those kids. We're always going to different kinds of chapels. And what I love about this is that not only I'm connected by the community, but also by the faith. And that's what I love about Caritas Manila, because it showcases that Caritas International is crossing borders all over the world.
Okay, and next we're gonna hear from Christian from The Crown with a Q.
Congratulations in advance from the Crown Philippines. So now that you're representing Germany, how different is your preparations? Because of course, you've had your experience competing here at the nationals in the Philippines and also being trained by Filipino trainers. So how different is your preparation?
Well, I've been learning so much more about myself. I know this is what every pageant queen says about themselves, but it's been actually a rediscovery of myself since I'm also representing Germany. I think it's so important to reflect on those beautiful parts of yourself, whether it's German, whether it's Filipino, whether it blends in. And what I really love about the preparations is that I have the support of my team, Rain Management. Thank you so much to Ms. Jami, to Sir Paul for this amazing support and believing in my dream from the start. I also have my national director, which is Mami Nes, who's always just a message away despite the time difference. I have my passerella trainer, Ian, and I can only promise you that my walk is going to be a little bit more spicier than before. So I'm really excited for that. I also still work with Callie as my Q&A coach, so we're definitely gonna slay the mic. And yeah, I'm so excited to work with Rusty, with Mami Steph and Mami Justine for my hair, makeup, and styling. I'm well prepared. It's just that I really want to focus also on myself, on the growing of myself, and to be the proud representation of a German.
Love it. And we have our final question from Sir RJ. Madam.
Hello, Anna.
Oh, di ba? Hi, madam. Sir pa din.
Sir, question.
Teka lang, wait lang. Wait lang.
Let's go into repeat the question.
Why should be the next Miss Supranational?
As a nutritionist, I want to aspire to reach out to more communities all over the world. Like I've been doing with Caritas, I want to inspire people to nourish their plates and also nourish their lives within themselves with dignity, love, and empathy.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that there's more questions later, and we're very excited because after this little meet and greet ends, you all are welcome, of course, to have your personal one-on-one interviews with our Miss Super Germany. But before we wrap it up, there are some more girls that are here that would love to give their message to our Filipina German queen. One of them is half Filipina herself and half Japanese, but is a supranational sister. So it is my absolute honor to welcome our Miss Supranational Japan 2024, Yuki Sonada. Hi! Nice to finally
Hi
meet
girl,
you.
nice to finally meet you.
Actually, it's my first time to meet her in person. And
We've been messaging each other for so long.
yes, so even though we haven't met before, I really felt the friendship and so happy to see you finally.
Me too. It's been a while, girl.
So my message for you, as half Filipina, because I know that you're not carrying the sash of the Philippines this time, like me last year. Yes, we carry a different country, but in our hearts we still have Philippines. And if we have this really strong support, we get more confident. And I feel like Miss Supranational, they say that it's not a competition, it's an experience. So I hope that you enjoy and just be yourself. You will have a good experience in it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for those words of wisdom. Yuki, can we take a quick photo with the Super Sisters? And we have one more Super Sister here to give her words. Our Miss Supranational Philippines 2024, the gorgeous Alathea Ambrosio. Nice to see you again, Anna.
Okay, so first and foremost, welcome to the Supra family. I know you're gonna enjoy Poland because, as you know, Gerhard, the CEO, is half German, so you will have a deeper connection with him. I know you're gonna interact with our Super Sisters. You're gonna have so much fun with them, and I hope that you will just stay loyal and sincere to your authentic self because that's really what you're looking for. And I know that you're a really good person and you will just stand out and shine in Supranational.
Love it! Let's have our Super Sisters photo. Okay.
So the From the Ground Up project is something that is basically from the ground up, or it's something that you build within, and it's something that is really dear to my heart because I got inspired to study nutrition through my mother, who was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that inspired me to study nutrition for me to help her with her disease. And now that she's finally recovered, that she's finally a breast cancer survivor, I want to help other people in the world. And that's why I'm helping children in Tondo with Caritas Manila as an ambassadress. And I'm also helping and working with Caritas Germany. And I'm very proud that with Caritas we can help all the people all around the world to transcend borders. And I love that Caritas Internationalis is actually founded in Germany. So with that, I want to say that every bite is a blueprint of building a stronger future.
So we're so excited for you from the Ground Up Initiative, and I believe we have a little video to better explain her advocacy. So ladies and gentlemen, if we can turn our attentions to the screen as she discusses Caritas Internationalis. So Caritas, you've been working with for how many years, Anna?
So I've been working with Caritas actually starting last year. And I've been reaching out first in Stuttgart, so we've been helping in community kitchens. I've been also educating people all around Germany about how we can help our community. Because what people don't know about Germany is, even though we're such a rich country, an evolving country, and an innovative country, there's still people that need help and that still need community help or a community effort. And that's what I love about reaching out to Caritas in Germany, but also that I reached out in Caritas here in Manila. And let me tell you, seeing those children in Tondo really touched my heart because they're really grateful. Even after every single event, they always came in for a hug, and then suddenly everyone was hugging me. So this is a moment that I really
I love it, and it truly transcends borders now because Caritas is all over the world. So we are so excited to hear a little bit more about it. Once again, Anna Valencia Lakrini from the Ground Up Initiative.
In Germany and the Philippines is actually the support, and that's why it is so important to reach out to different communities to help in what way we can, and sometimes this 1 or 2 hours can make a huge difference in their lives.
I love that, and obviously working with Caritas on both sides of the world is just true to who you are as a Filipina German, and you're very, very pure heart, and there are a lot of people here who can truly testify to Anna's heart, myself included. But I want to start with one of our other trainers, you all know him and love him, of course, and I would love to hear a message of hope, a message of strength, a message of wisdom from the incredible Ian. Ian, where are you? He's going to message as a mentor, as a friend, as a wisdom giver. The incredible Ian, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, ang gagawin ko po?
Mag-magic ka!
Sabi niya kasi, I work in Tondo. Charing lang. Guten Tag. Anna H. Libilich. Ano ibig sabihin ng H. Libilich?
Happy birthday!
Ano, English ba? Kasi international tayo.
English. German.
German
ka!
Ready? So si Anna kasi, chika ko ba? Years ago, nag-DM siya sa akin for training. And then I snubbed Anna.
I remember that.
I snubbed Anna. Kasi, before kasi, di ba tawa lang naman tayo. I kinda believes in the, things, try the chismis. Pero when I met Anna, she's totally different from the chismis. She's very bubbly, ang bait, laging on time. Actually, nag-aaway kami kasi sometimes she's late, sometimes I'm late. So nag-aaway kami, so wala pong winner tonight. Para kami nililip. Pero talagang magaling siya sa time management. Sa lahat ng na-train ko, she do self-training. Talagang mag-upload siya sa GC na she's doing self-training. And that's what I appreciate about Anna. She's really a fighter. And she's really supra. Diba? And that would be all. Thank you, Charot. So, good luck for Miss Supranational. I will not promise that I can go to Poland because it's very far, far, far away. Charot. But, for sure, in the last few days that we will train for Miss Supranational, we will put 1,000% effort para you will get that Supranational crown.
Yeah!
Thank you so
Mic
much.
drop.
I love you.
We can take a quick picture, me too.
Not so professional.
Oh.
Not that much. Okay naman. As a debutant siya eh.
Ganda ni Hannah sa green.
Germany mo China. Here. Love you.
Love it. Thank you so much, Ian.
Nagugulat ka.
So, Ian, we not only have the queen maker in our presence, we also have some of the queens that he has trained and molded with us. And your Supra sisters are also here. And I'd like to call up our Miss Supranational Philippines 2023, Miss Pauline Amelie.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very excited for your journey. I'm sure that you're excited about it too. We actually had a little coffee and some food, and we talked about the super journey and what's in store for you. And I can only hope that you have an amazing transformational journey. I know that you've already prepared so long for this. You've already prepared when you were joining your pageant here in the Philippines. I'm sure that you're more than ready to take on this crown. And even though you'll be wearing Germany on your sash, I hope that you know that you have an entire community and country here in the Philippines that is cheering you on as well, because you carry so much love for all these people, and all that love is also in our hearts, and we just wish you the best in this journey. That was my message of strength naman. So, hindi naman yung message of hope mamaya. Thank you, Anna, and I hope that you enjoy. Bring home that crown, because we'll be proud of you either way. Whether it's Germany, Philippines, you're loved here, and we wish you all the best. Together.
Photo.
What? Photo? Okay.
Photo.
And I believe we have another Supra sister here, and I think Pauline's going to pass her mic down to our Miss Supranational Philippines 2021, Miss Dindin.
Sige, next time. Oh my God. You're so beautiful, Anna. Oh my God. Well, my message, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on winning Miss Supranational Germany. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You know that I'm one of your pageant panay. And thank you for representing and being honored to our province. She's my kababayan. Iba talaga ang taga-Bataan, di ba?
Hindi susuko!
Hindi susuko ang Bataan! So Anna, always remember that we're 100% behind you, and even the pageant hasn't started yet. We want you to know that we're proud of you for all your accomplishments and for chasing your dreams once again. And remember that you have all the Germans and Filipinos pageant fans support all throughout this journey. You're so lucky kasi you not only have the Germans fans, kasi meron din ko fans sa Philippines. So, dalawang support sa na country, two countries. So, good luck. And my advice as Miss Supra is, sometimes you're too focused on getting too focused to, I want the crown, I want to do this and do that, perform every day. So I want you to enjoy every moment and take each day as a learning experience for you to help yourself to shine your brightest. And Miss Supra, kasi it's a unique pageant. It encourages candidates to make an inspirational impact, to inspire other candidates as well, and promotes cultural
exchange. So I want you to keep that vision in mind. And I'm 100% sure may hirapan si Tara this year. Congratulations and
That's it! Picture! Here. Hindi nag-iisa ka talaga. Ikaw na nakakagawa yan. Hindi.
Naka-live yun.
Hashtag hindi na mauuna.
Thank you so much.
Love it!
Thank you so much to Super idol. But we have a few more things that we want to say. And of course, the incredible messages from the growing Supra sisters. As you know, of course, those are Supranational Philippines girls, and she is Supranational Germany. But it does go to show how strong the sisterhood is. No matter what country you're representing, they really are behind you and beside you. So before we move on to the media Q&A, if you may indulge me, because I have my own message as a trainer. Some of you may know that I've been training Anna since her Beanie Beanie days, before you competed for Beanie Beanie Globe and Miss Globe as well. So I've known her for a few years now, and I gotta say, Anna is not just one of the strongest women that I've ever met. She's also the most positive, which truly goes behind what we think a German woman should be. Maybe she's gonna be intense. No, Anna's truly positive, so soft on the inside, and I'm very, very lucky to know her as a friend. As a mentor, I've always been so impressed with how she always looks at things from a new and different angle. She's constantly pushing herself, always messaging me for ideas, and we're just constantly crafting together. So I'm very lucky to work with somebody that has such a strong initiative as you do, that has such a creative mind as you do, and has such a pure heart of service, of love, and truly a Pinoy heart. Let's be honest. You may be wrapped in German blood, girl, but you have the pure Pinoy heart, and that's why all of us are here today. So as a mentor, I truly couldn't be prouder of you, and as a friend, I will always, always support you, my dear, and I love you so much. And I just know that when you win Miss Supranational, you don't just win as Miss Supranational Germany. You will win with that Pinay spirit, that Pinay heart, and you will have 104 million Filipinos surrounding you. Char. I love you so much, baby. And I don't want to end on my message because that would just be very self-serving. So I have a very special message from somebody who's actually German. That is all the way from Germany, your national director, Mommy Ness. So we can please look at Mommy Ness's video of support.
Mommy Ness.
Yes, my drama, Mommy Ness.
Mommy Ness.
We'll also have some more messages later from some of your other Supra sisters. I can't say who yet, but I am your National Director of Queens of Germany, Mommy Ness.
Anna Lakrini, as you embark to this incredible journey to the World Finals of Miss Supranational 2025 in Małopolska, Poland, know that you carry not just the sash, but the hopes and pride of the entire nation. Following Germany's historic placement last year, you now step into the spotlight with both opportunity and responsibility, and I have no doubt that you are more than ready. Your dedication, discipline, and transformation have been nothing short of inspiring. We're proud to send a queen who embodies grace, strength, and intelligence. A heartfelt thank to Pro Media, whose expertise and unwavering support have been instrumental in preparing you for this moment, Anna. Mom Jan and the whole Pro Media team have proven that pageantry knows no borders. And a collaboration with you is a true asset that Germany's journey on the global stage. May Anna Lakrini's candidacy not only continue our legacy of placements, but also mark the beginning of our strong and lasting partnership between the Queen's Camp and Pro Media. Promida, the Queen's Camp, the world stage belongs to us, and of course to you, dear Anna. I'm Nestor de la Cruz, the National Director of Miss Supranational Germany. See you in Poland.
And bringing that Filipino talent and training all the way to Europe, where you have connected with him and are going to bring your talent all over Europe. So we're very excited for that. We have one more message before we get into it, just a few questions. So let's hear from one of your Queen sisters, Miss Shannon. Shannon Robinson.
Hello, Anna from Boracay. First of all, please know how much I miss you, how much we're all rooting for you. What I love about you is that you'll do anything to pursue your dreams. You've done so well, and you've already made the Philippines proud, and now it's time to give some love to Germany. So, my dear Supranational Germany 2025, bring home the crown. I know you can do it. I love you, and good luck.
Love it. So much love and support in this room. So we are very excited because, of course, all of you are getting to know her a little bit more, getting to know her Pinay heart and her German spirit and how they meld together to one incredible, beautiful woman. So to get to know her a little bit more, we're just going to open up the floor to 5 questions, and then we'll take a little snack break. And then we can go ahead and continue with the questions, yes? Because I see Tito Norman, he's actually looking at me like he wants to eat right now, no?
Yes.
Okay, ayun. So I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. Okay, so we're gonna start. But we'll have 5 questions, take a little snack break, and we'll continue with the media time, yes? So Tito Norman, I believe you have the first question.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Tito Norman. I know you're always hungry, right?
Hungry for chismis now.
Yeah, my first question is actually a question. Since you are a German beauty queen right now, but of course you were a Pinay beauty queen first, introduce yourself to us in German. Quickly now.
Thank you so much. Hallo an alle. Ich bin Anna Valencia Lakrini, eure Miss Supranational 2025 Deutschland. Dankeschön für euren Support. Ich bin sehr, sehr aufgeregt und sehr, sehr voller Vorfreude, endlich in Polen zu sein und dort mein Bestes zu geben.
Even if it's German, we somehow got your message. We got the gist of your message. Now, for my real question, as I said earlier, you were a Filipino beauty queen first before you became a German beauty queen. What is the German flavor in you that will make you an appropriate representative of Germany, aside from, of course, having German blood? But what's the German flavor in you that will make you stand out in Malaposca?
For me, the German flavor is that it's not only the German flavor, but it's also the Filipino flavor. Representing 2 countries is a symbolism for me to showcase that women of today are more than just one thing. So whether I am Filipino at heart, I know that I'm also German, and I want to portray both of them because I grew up with this loving environment in Germany from my parents. But now that I'm whole, that I found my missing puzzle piece here in the Philippines, I'm proudly representing Germany.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Next.
Because you asked 2 questions, so I'm like, we love you. Next up, we have the incredible Mommy Edge from Pageant.
Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Good in time. What? Yeah, so Anna, you placed second runner in an international competition, international pageant before a national pageant title holder. So what keeps you going in pageantry?
Thank you for that.
You will answer that in 40 seconds.
What keeps me going in pageants is definitely that we all have a cause. For me, that cause is with Caritas. I want to reach out, and I aspire to reach out to communities all over the world. I want to inspire others to reach out far beyond their plate. and even reach out to nourish their lives within themselves with love, empathy, and dignity.
Ay, umabot. Congratulations in advance, girl. So beautiful.
Hello, good
Thank you so much. Let's have Armin from Philippine Inquirer.
Ayana, nice to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you again. I love your shirt.
Well, thank you. I love you too. I'd like to know, can you take us to the process when you decided to compete in Queens of Germany, and was Supranational the title you were eyeing?
Yes, so actually Miss Supranational was the title I was eyeing for, since this was the highest crown in the Queens of Germany. And I'm very proud that I got the highest crown. And as well as for that, I actually started with the idea of joining Miss Supranational when I was getting the second runner-up in Miss Globe. Because one of my close friends was actually Miss Poland. And she even went here, Dominika, I love her. I hope to see her in Poland. And she told me, Anna, why don't you join that pageant in Poland? And it was back then when I formed this idea or this dream of mine to join the Supranational. And from that on, I was contemplating it in my mind, mentally preparing myself, and then also reached out to Maminas, who I actually met in Albania. And I love that everyone was so on board with this idea and this dream of mine. Even Ms. Jam and Sir Paul for supporting me in this dream to compete for Miss Supranational.
Thank you very much, and the best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have for the Philippines, Oyel.
Hello, good afternoon. Anna, the last time I saw you was during your hosting gig in Bugos City, Cebu, right?
Oh my God, you're one of the only ones who joined my first ever hosting. Oh my God, this was such an experience.
Yeah.
I was all alone on the stage.
And I'm so happy to see you again, like after a year. And a lot of Filipino pageant fans are waiting and praying for you to represent again the Philippines in an international stage. And this year, they thought na you'll compete in one of our national pageants. And then you competed in Germany for the Miss Supranational crown. Why Germany for 2025, not the Philippines?
Well, I already represented the Philippines, and it was such a big honor of mine, and this big, huge dream and achievement that I will always keep dear to my heart. And now that I found this missile puzzle piece, that it was with representing the Philippines, I always keep that dear in my heart, but I finally feel full. I finally feel like I'm whole again. And now that I have this full potential, I'm proud to honor Germany and give the best reputation as a proud Filipina German.
Okay, next question. Our favorite question, syempre. Ready na ba?
We need something for later. You can ask that question later. I'll give you your second question later.
Okay, later na lang daw.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Para the live stream fans have something to come back to,
later daw.
during our snack break.
Okay, later daw.
Thank you, Oyel. Our last question is going to come from the Manila Standards at Concepcion.
Thanks so much, Abuhay and Anna. You know
Mabuhay. And guten Tag. I love it. Oh my God, you made one for me again. I love it. Oh.
Yeah, this is based on our personal experience. Only yesterday, my eldest sister, whose age is actually 60 years old now, she actually divulged to me that she's positive for breast cancer. So, I know that a lot of some Filipino women are actually suffering from this disease, as you mentioned a while ago, and it's one of your advocacies. So what comforting or inspirational words can you give to some Filipinas who suffer from this disease?
Never lose hope. Despite all the pain, the suffering, and all the procedures you have to go through, I know that healthcare is not always accessible here. I've been working with Kasuso Philippine Foundation, and I know that it's really hard to get a slot or to get even treatment here in the Philippines. And I know it's such a long journey, so never lose faith. Always pray and always believe in the comfort of your family. They're your strongest support system. Whether it's just spending time with them, whether it's a hug, or whether it's just a phone call away. I think we always find time to share love, kindness, and we always get that comfort from our loved ones.
Thanks so much for that. How can your mother and the whole of your family recovered from that trauma?
Well, my mother is actually my biggest role model because when she was suffering with breast cancer, I was about to pass my A-levels. And instead of like going to the hospital, she was insisting on me to study. So despite of me wanting to go to the hospital, she was like, no, Anna, kaya mo yan, you have to focus. So for me, she's one of the strongest people that I know because no matter what she does, she was still trying to give the best for her family. And when I remember that, I always look up to her because she did so much for me in my life. And she even fought breast cancer. And I'm so proud that I dedicated my bachelor thesis to her and also my study background. So I think we didn't recover from it because she showed us how strong she can be.